Well, here's a development I wish I could say that I didn't see coming, but by the time you're seeing this video, Carmelo Anthony will be out of prison, and his family will have raised close to $500,000, and Austin Metcalf will still not be with us. His brother will still be haunted by what he saw that day, and a new report that there's actually existing video of the confrontation before the incident took place, which could change everything. Somewhere, Tim Pool is rubbing his hands together, hoping that it might prove him correct. Just kidding, Tim. Nothing but love. But let's get into this story because it's absolutely crazy. I'm so surprised and kind of shocked that this stuff's been so predictable. By the way, shout out everyone who has picked up. I know it's early. Their Mother's Day gift boxes. The reviews are coming in. If you haven't yet, I'm going to leave a link to the Mother's Day gift box. We've got 5 or 6 video reviews now, so thank you to Harrison, Matthew, Heather, Jeff, and Nathan for putting video reviews up. If you've got your Mother's Day gift box already, please do take a peek at it and leave a review. I'd like to get us over 100 reviews like by today. But yeah, grab yours today and support the channel. Texas authorities have video of Austin Metcalf, Karmelo Anthony confrontation before stabbing occurred. Now, this is something I 100% expected to see. We're at a high school. We're at, everyone has got their phones out. I suspect this is going to show that Austin Metcalf was a little more aggressive than maybe people thought. Obviously, that's not going to justify what Karmelo Anthony did. And it is still my opinion that Karmelo Anthony, with purpose, escalated that situation so that he could use the weapon he brought and take Austin Metcalf's life. That's my opinion based on 5 different witness, renditions of everything that was said. As of right now, I remain convinced until I see any evidence otherwise that Austin went under that tent to get out of the rain, perhaps. But then, when told to leave, he made the decision to escalate at multiple instances due to, just based on witness testimony, until such a point in which he could take Austin Metcalf's life. That is not even up for debate for me. Authorities have collected video evidence of the confrontation between 2 Texas teens that resulted in the incident during the high school track meet in Texas on April 2nd. Karmelo has been charged with first degree in the passing of Austin Metcalf. Police said that he allegedly confessed to it and then immediately made the claim of self-defense. It's like we know that he said, touch me, see what happens. Punch me, see what happens. He was trying to escalate this scenario. In my opinion, he must have had some sort of fantasy of being able to take someone's life, as we find more evidence of him getting in other physical altercations. I'm sure you're shocked to find out, which we're going to talk about later in this video. Dominique Alexander of Next Generation Action Network, a civil rights organization, informed the public at a press conference on April 8th that investigators have collected video of the confrontation and urged the community to stop spreading misinformation about the case. He was at the time until today, in which he is out among the free, which we're going to talk into later. He had been held in custody under $1 million bail. One witness said that Metcalf touched Anthony, while the other said he grabbed Anthony during the confrontation. According to the report, the incident has since garnered national attention, not only due to the tragic loss of a young athlete, but also because, obviously, the race difference. Now, again, let's say the worst is true. The worst anyone has said, okay, the worst anyone has said about this confrontation is that Anthony Metcalf grabbed Karmelo. That's the worst that anyone has said. And let's say we believe that even happened. It could have happened. High school, athletes, hotheads, whatever. Maybe he grabbed him to take him out of the tent. That would not justify the use of deadly force, as has been explained multiple times from multiple lawyers who are experts on self-defense, including one of the most popular ones who has a YouTube channel called The Law of Self-Defense. I mean, if they have video of it, I don't suspect we're going to find anything new. Meanwhile, you see loved ones and fellow teammates were seen walk into his service wearing football jerseys from Metcalf. He played on the Frisco Memorial football team. You see everyone wearing their football jerseys to support him. His father, Jeff Metcalf, told the outlet how proud he was of his late son. He was on the right track, doing everything right. Jeff emotionally described the moment he saw his son pass away at the funeral, telling the outlet, "When I kissed his forehead today, as his body was cold, I ran my fingers through his hair. I told him, this is not goodbye. I'll see you later. I'll join you at some point too, son. You just beat me to this place." I mean, it's just, he has nearly $450,000. I mean, his family's raised $500,000. And oh, by the way, did I tell you he's out? Yeah, well, they let him out today. This is, if there is video of the altercation, I don't know if that changes much of anything, to be honest with you. I don't know if that makes, in my opinion, I doubt he probably did more than maybe grab him and try and remove him from the tent. That would not have justified the taking of his life. And there are lots of folks out here trying to justify it. Here is a video from Kaizen, who seems to put out, well thought out video saying this.
To the black people who are saying that when Karmelo Anthony killed Austin Metcalf, Austin got what he deserved, what are we doing?
Rosa Parks days is over. You cannot think that you can move somebody out of a seat that you don't own.
Rosa Parks. It's so funny how many folks in this community are coming out and being like, well, if you touch us, we'll kill you. You should know that. We should know. You should know. You should know that we're unpredictable, aggressive people. That's what their arguments are basically reducing down to.
And think that it's going to be okay.
Can't touch us or we'll take your life.
And you can't determine how I'm going to retaliate on you when you put your hands on me in an aggressive manner.
Oh, if I touch, okay, so if you touch them, they'll kill you. That's what they're saying. That's what this woman's saying.
Austin Metcalf got exactly what he deserved.
Oof.
But white people, obviously not all of you.
Okay.
Would you say the same thing if that was a white kid who killed a black kid? There are fake reports going around on the internet about what happened. So here's what actually happened according to the official police report. Karmelo and Austin were at a high school track meet. Karmelo was in the wrong tent. He was from Centennial High School, but was in the tent for Memorial High School. Austin told Karmelo that he was in the wrong tent and needed to move. Karmelo told Austin, touch me and see what happens, while putting his hand in his bag. Then Austin either touched or pushed Karmelo. Karmelo then said, punch me and see what happens. So Austin then grabbed Karmelo. Karmelo then pulled a knife out of his bag, stabbed Austin in the chest, and ran away. Austin died. When the police found him, Karmelo admitted that he did it, but asked if he could claim self-defense. Now look, Austin made mistakes. He shouldn't have touched Karmelo. He shouldn't have grabbed Karmelo.
Maybe.
And
yeah,
he didn't deserve to die for it. It's tragic that neither of these young men had learned better conflict resolution skills. And let's be honest, on the scale of physical aggression, Austin was a 3. Karmelo was a 10. Karmelo went to a track meet with a knife. Karmelo went to the wrong tent with a knife. Karmelo chose to stay in that tent after being asked to leave. Karmelo
Correct.
chose to use a weapon on an unarmed human. This shouldn't be complicated. It also shouldn't be racial, but it's getting treated that way. I see black people leaping to the defense of Karmelo with their words and their dollars. I see the killer's family raising as much money as the family of a kid who was killed. People donating to Karmelo. Would you do the same if he killed another black kid? What if a
Nope.
white kid had killed
Nope. Nope. I don't. Nope. By the way, Karmelo Anthony was involved in yet another altercation assault at his school back in February, just 2 months ago. There was an incident that an attack that happened or assault that happened back on February 4th that was handled internally. So this kid had a history of being
the black kid.
Yeah.
Would you donate to the white kid then? If we didn't know the races of the people involved, what would you do? Are there ways that black people have been treated unfairly? Of course. And now we're letting tribalism get in the way of truth. Being black shouldn't mean getting held to a different standard for better or for worse. We can't keep doing this thing where black people are always 100% victims and 0% responsible. We can't fight yesterday's injustice with today's double standard. That hurts everyone, including black people. Because if you look for reasons to apply a double standard, others will look for reasons to apply a double standard to you.
Correct.
Karmelo killed a kid. He turned a disagreement into a death. He took it from 0 to 100 when he had every chance to walk away. He took a life and ruined his own.
I mean, how do you disagree with that? It's 100% true. By the way, as of the recording of this right now, Karmelo Anthony will be out of prison. And his family will have $414,000 more than the family of more than the family who lost a son. Here's what was going on at the trial. JD Miles is in the room. The 17-year-old has been jailed since the fatal incident back in a couple weeks ago. Prosecutors only submitted the police report and no witnesses. Defense is questioning Anthony's father about his son. Testified he's an A student and captain of the football and track team. Andrew Anthony says that his sole provider cannot afford the bond amount. Again, he has $500,000. Karmelo Anthony's father testifies that his teenage son will be taken to the family's Frisco home if released on bond. He testifies that he would be responsible for his son, and the judge agrees if the judge agrees to lower the bond and would agree to any conditions. Prosecutors questioning the father about another incident back on February 4th. Prosecutors are questioning Karmelo Anthony's father about the family's Give, Send, Go account. He questioned about the $412,000 donated so far as the evidence that they can afford a $1 million bond by simply posting the $100,000 without a bail bond company. The father asked, "Why haven't you bonded him out yet?" "We don't have access to the money," responds Karmelo's father to the prosecutor about why he hasn't used the $412,000 raised in an online account to pay a $1 million bond. No, he's saying that because he's getting rich off this account because of idiots giving him money. Defense tells Judge Angelina Tucker that maintaining a $1 million bond would be unusual considering a lack of criminal history. Defense attorney says that the family's $400,000 in online donations is simply not a bail fund. The defense is asking for a $150,000 bond for Karmelo Anthony to require an ankle monitor and house arrest. And guess what happens? The judge, a Collin County judge, has agreed now to lower the $1 million bond of Karmelo Anthony to just $250,000, which means that they only need $25,000 in bond to bond him out, which leaves them $380,000 in profit from their online fundraiser as things stand today. Karmelo will be required to wear an ankle monitor and cannot leave the parents' home without permission. That's it. He's free today. The other kid's still dead. He's free today. We'll see if he ever even gets charged. What a joke.